First, let us have a moment of silence for the victims in this case. Welcome to 8-Minute Crimes and Interrogations. We drop multiple videos each week consisting of interrogations, case breakdowns, and more. If you are a fan of consistent content, consider subscribing. We have a lot more on the way. The absolute best thing that you can do to support this channel is to subscribe. And if you like the content, your like will let us know we're moving in the right direction. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into it. The city of Waukesha, Wisconsin, November 21st, 2021. The town was holding their 58th annual Christmas parade. We are going to take you through the day's events that ultimately took 6 people's lives and injured 62 others. And let me just start out by saying this. Darrell Brooks is a massive piece of shit. I don't normally inject strong feelings into these videos, but it has to be said. Alright, moving along. Darrell Brooks is no stranger to crime. From his first felony charge in 1999 at the age of 17, being in and out of jail his entire adult life, being a convicted SO, a habitual DV offender, to the events that took place in Waukesha. There are many reasons that Brooks should have been sitting in a jail cell on November 21st, 2021, but in fact he was released in February of that year on a $500 bond because he was not afforded a speedy trial due to the pandemic. He was facing up to 10 years for 2 counts of second-degree recklessly endangering safety and use of a dangerous weapon. He shot at his nephew in an argument over a cell phone. He went on to commit more violent crimes in 2021, only to be released on ridiculously low bonds. There was no good reason this man was walking around freely. At around 1:26 p.m., we see Darrell getting into his mother's red Ford Escape and driving off. From what we can gather, he was going to meet up with his ex-girlfriend, Erica Patterson, in Waukesha from Milwaukee, where he lived with his mother. This is about a 25 to 40 minute drive depending on traffic. Now, during Darrell's interrogation, which we have the full interrogation linked in the description below, he told detectives that he went to meet up with Erica to collect some money.
I was supposed to be getting some money from her.
Okay. For what?
It was the rest of my money that she had of mine that she was holding for me.
Okay, how much?
It was supposed to be $350.
Here you can see Brooks drive up, make contact with Erica, and have an apparent argument. Darrell then speeds off, only to come back and have what now appears to be a little more physical of an altercation between Erica and the people that she was with. Because of this, police were called to the scene for a potential DV situation. This video shows police making contact with Erica to ask about the situation, and you can hear, eerily enough, on the police radio that Darrell has already started his rampage at this moment.
What the fuck?
Yes, at 52 Main and Versa, somebody got hit.
What? What?
Black guy, red SUV, just assaulted my friend in the park.
They called for me to leave an argument.
We have multiple injured, main and gas fire. Give me as many ambulance as you can to main and gas fire.
Okay.
We were arguing. Look what we were doing. They called them.
Welcome to dispatch. I have shots fired, Wisconsin and West. I'm checking for injuries. There was someone running through the parade route at a high rate of speed.
Okay.
So they called for me.
102. Again, 178. We have about 10 to 15 people down on the street.
I didn't call that for this officer here.
102. Three people down.
You gotta handle that, that's fine.
Okay. What is your name? Just give me your name.
Erika, T-H-E-R-S-O-N.
Patterson, what's your date of birth?
October 7, 1990.
So, 10/7/1990?
Yes.
Erica Patterson?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Get me available! I'm in downtown! I've got about 30 to 40 casualties on Main Street!
Brooks is now making his way down White Rock Avenue towards the parade. You see pedestrians double take as he is dangerously speeding here. And at approximately 4:39 p.m. you can see where Darrell enters the parade route on Main Street and starts heading with the direction of the other people marching and dancing. Here you can see the man driving the red SUV is clearly Darrell Brooks, with seemingly no emotion on his face whatsoever. This is the path that he took along with all of the victims of this rampage. We will not show you the graphic footage associated with this for various and obvious reasons, but for people to really get an idea of what he was doing, here is what we can show you. This is Brooks weaving and narrowly missing people as he's speeding through the parade. And here Brooks is about to leave the parade. In less than 1 minute, there were 6 people who lost their lives and another 62 injured and left in Darrell's wake. As Brooks finally exits the parade, Officer Schulten fires 3 shots at the SUV as it speeds by. And Darrell then drives into an alley and ditches the SUV there. He ditched his hoodie in a backyard playground and lost his sandals shortly after leaving the vehicle. This is the path and timeline based on various cameras and eyewitnesses that Brooks took after the incident up until his arrest. Here he is crossing the Lindholm parking lot and jumping the fence at around 4:43 p.m. and then moving west through a driveway from Central Avenue at about 4:48 p.m. before trying to gain entry to Aries Industries a few minutes later. Now, somewhere in here he used a phone to make a phone call, presumably to Uber, based on what he said later, but I'm not 100% sure. At 5:01 p.m., Brooks ends up at Mr. Ryder's house, where he makes and receives a phone call.
Hey, I called an Uber, and I'm supposed to be waiting for it over here, but I don't know when it's coming. Can you call it for me, please?
At 5:14 p.m., the police finally catch up with Brooks. This is how the arrest went.
Hands up! Put your hands where I can see them! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do it now!
We're going to take him to the hospital and try to plan care.
What did I do?
Darrell Brooks was then taken to the Waukesha Memorial Hospital, where I imagine most of his victims were at that time, complaining of shoulder pain as a result of his arrest. And this is really the best timeline that we could patch together based on the information that we have, and hopefully it gives you a good idea of what happened on that tragic day. Darrell Brooks is a monster, and he deserves every second he spends behind bars and more. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you want to see more videos from 8 Minute Crimes.